Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Bringing back memories for me, Peter. A chance to have your name in the club's history. Having had the privilege of experiencing this a fair few times in my own career, there really is nothing that compares. Once you get there, you want to keep coming back. I still feel like that now.
Things already rolling.
Well, it could be cagey. It's needless to say there's going to be quite a bit of probing from both sides. The teams are set up to counter to start with, and I think these early exchanges will be crucial in setting the tone for what unfolds.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mkhitaryan played into the box. Borussia Dortmund disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Mkhitaryan. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Neymar. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that is a little... Oh, Bono! It's Neymar! It's hit the crossbar. He's hit it first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Bergkamp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, it's come to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's having a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And on this biggest of stages, he opens the scoring.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, what a... Oh, Aubameyang! Oh, good finish! And their wishes are fulfilled. The final back where we started.
After 43 minutes is number 7, Pierre Aubameyang.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's chosen to go back. Threads one in. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's a key interception. So we are halfway through this final. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point. What does Jim Beglin have to offer at this stage?
Well, it's been played at a decent pace, Peter, something that was guaranteed when the first goal went in. I think it led to an increase in conviction and urgency. Someone's got to up it a little bit more in order to go ahead once again. So I think we're in for something a bit better in the second half too.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Robertson. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's nice. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Knocks it into space. And that is not getting there. Not the most accurate pass. Aubameyang. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well read, nice interception. And it's Aubameyang. Keane. Messi. Now it's Sorloth. It's played through for him. It's Bergkamp! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That ball looks a good one. Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! Goal, Milan! Oh, this is drama of the highest order. The tables have well and truly turned.
Well, it's true when people say finals can take on a life of their own. I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter. Don't think anything will surprise me from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Milan have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 20.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now.
Number 11. Kylian Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe, and reclaimed it in a trice. Hakimi. Well, it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Just a few moments from glory. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Bernardo Silva. Goulet. And there goes the final whistle. Milan have done it. Well, it's bubbling up very nicely here. A true showbiz occasion reserved for the football glitterati. And you wonder what its protagonists have up their sleeves. It feels like the only game. It's all about the here and the now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Two teams, Jim Beglin, with one common thought: to have their names on this famous trophy.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both teams well and hope that all the players can give a good account of themselves, and you've heard it before, may the best team do it.
So things are underway.
Well, it could be...
Oh, great leap! Goal, Milan! Crucial game, crucial goal, crucial lead.
AC Milan.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Henrik Mkhitaryan.
So, a breakthrough already.
Henrik Mkhitaryan.
Messi's cross. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Spread to the right. Hakimi in towards the back stick. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mkhitaryan. De Jong. It's Bernardo Silva. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's De Jong. Borussia Dortmund are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
That has not gone well. Played out towards the right wing. Gerrard. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Over to the right flank. Tete.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Robertson. Messi has it in a wide position.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Mkhitaryan. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. And we have breezed through the first half of the final.
This is the moment you've all been
So
waiting
a steady, solid and more than satisfactory
These
first half.
lucky numbers.
They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. So, Jim Beglin, halfway through, what are your thoughts for the final so far?
Well, Peter, I think their lead owes a lot to a well-thought-out game plan. Now they just have to stop their opponents building up any kind of momentum early in the second half.
Half-time then, just 45 minutes between us and the climax of it all. Milan looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we are back underway. Bullish header! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And the belly in! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
AC Milan.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach.
He'll try from distance! Not a bad try by any means.
Rodri really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there.
Here's a chance! He's got away with one there. Robertson. Now Neymar. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gerrard goes short. Gerrard has the space to scheme. Crosses it in here. Milan are looking to go forward now. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, can they get him away? So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory. Paris ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. Time and again they are repelled. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Looking to play him in. That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe touches it back. Pacho tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. Gerrard is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And it's Van Dijk. Now that is a hefty challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's... Aubameyang! And again! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy.
Number 7.
Simplicity itself.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space. And the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
3-0. And that's it. Milan have done it. This very...
Hello everyone, and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
You know who I've got my eye on here, Peter? Dennis Bergkamp. He'll be performing all sorts of different roles out there. The focal point up front, the ball carrier, the link between the midfield and the attack.
A beautiful inventor, and he does it all, of course, with unmatched panache.
Yeah, a team player through and through, and he's totally unselfish.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely.
Dembele! Dembele! Brilliant! A finish of true class! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
10 minutes in. Ousmane Dembele.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Knocks it into space. This is Dembele. Oh, that's a fine interception. Tacho promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Musiala. Oh, well measured. Thinks about the shot.
Borussia Dortmund really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
And that is out of play. Tacho. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Here's a shot! Good ball, good take. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Burmo. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe clears it away. He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Tries from a long way out. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Borussia Dortmund couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Serginho. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Dembele. Crossed in one. Oh, shooting chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Gerrard.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Serginho cuts out the pass. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. Bergkamp. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Borussia Dortmund can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So let's get the ball rolling.
Borussia Dortmund definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Aims beyond the defence. Gerrard. And it's Bergkamp. This looks promising. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And that was asking for too much. Van Dijk. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Borussia Dortmund just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Just about up to the hour now. No way through there. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Plays it in low. Can he finish? And that's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go to the danger, and that was decidedly lacking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now, can they get him away? He's being urged to shoot. This might tries a shot! just cruising. They are cruising. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi in acres of space out wide.
Substitution from Borussia Dortmund. Alexander
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. Baina being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be honest, Peter, he has dictated much of the play. Better late than never in trying to stop him.
Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, good effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 20.
Borussia Dortmund making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Hakimi. Now it's Musiala. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Oh, it's Dembele. Bernardo Silva. And he welcomes it in. Bergkamp. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now this could be a chance. So that's it, it is all over. Borussia Dortmund pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Dembele taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And all that remains for
Signore e signori, benvenuti
So
all'incontro di
welcome one
oggi
and all
tra
to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and...
Impressive jump! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Driving forward. He's found a way through. And here's Diaz. Good read, needed to be. Dest. Musiala. Quarter of an hour played. De Jong! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, there first. Tete gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Yamal. Milan are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. He's looking wide. Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Deftly away. That's a good run down the left. Now, can they get him away? Dembele! And he shoots! Off the post! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this, or...
He's going for goal! He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
A header! And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Robertson. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crossed in again. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Aubameyang. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And he's gone looking for safety. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
Milan definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So let's get the ball rolling. Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Great work on the overlap. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Chance for a shot! And that's a good finish. AC Milan are all square. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
He's having a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Now the cross. And that should get the job done. And claimed it back, swift chance! Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Milan with the lead, and he's worked it through.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 19, viene sostituito con il numero 8.
Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Goulet running with intent. Oh, it's come loose. Very nicely done. Cross needs to be good. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
And it's Mkhitaryan. Neymar finding himself in space. Robertson in acres of space out wide. Musiala. And that has been slung wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Mkhitaryan. Serginho. Mkhitaryan. And it's Bernardo Silva. Burmo looking to add to his goal. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Neymar.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Oh, super ball! And the ball's come loose here. Pinged towards the front line. Musiala. Now that looks a decent ball. And a chance! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Gol per il Milan, numero 14.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 9, numero 7.
So that's it, it is all over. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Goulet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Signore e signori, benvenuti
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Mkhitaryan, he's got away, gets his head on it, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Gerrard. Bernardo Silva. Burmo. Now it's Aubameyang. Plays it through. And Burmo, he's picked his way through. Goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Takes aim. There's the header! Oh, he's hit the bar! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Bergkamp at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
Bullish header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Neymar in acres of space out wide. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been flattened there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, now he can run away with it. Aubameyang. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
An exchange of stares, and here we go. not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Milan ha segnato al 23esimo minuto numero 11 Neymar.
Milan have their lead. Hakimi. And it's Neymar. Mkhitaryan. Neymar. Driving. Neymar! There's a no-nonsense tackle. And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe is onto the... Oh, shooting chance! Mkhitaryan. Now it's Aubameyang. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! He's got away with one there. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Great vision. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he get it through? Spread neatly. That is a brilliant interception. Bergkamp! And that's another fine save. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Distributed tidily. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. De Jong. This is a promising build-up. No, he's not getting past him there. Can they get him away? And he's got away from him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's the delivery. Terrific effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Takes a shot! And no mistake! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Quite a game this, all square again. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And that's the second half started. De Jong, Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Now he's running. There's the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Rodri. Can he get onto this? Kalulu. Mkhitaryan. Looking for a runner. Mbappe. Burmo. And it's Bernardo Silva. It's a searching pass. Serginho. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now Bergkamp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Dijk. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's looking wide. Bernardo Silva. Almost an hour gone. And here's Mkhitaryan. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And Burmo. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Ambitious ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's De Jong. He's on it, can he get away? Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bernardo Silva. Bergkamp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Sorloth. And he's... Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Decent chance! Searching pass he's played there. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. De Jong. And it's Tete. Burmo looking to add to his goal. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Tries to play it through. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The keeper doing his best to put him off. Goal! Milan! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Numero 11. Neymar.
Milan with the lead. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Bergkamp. And he whips it in.
Borussia Dortmund really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Bergkamp. And he's picked out the run. A lot of space. Shot, surely! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Sorloth clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
They've played it short. Serginho. He's having a hit! And that could have brought them level.
Serginho was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Van Dijk does well to get it back. De Jong. And it's Bernardo Silva. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, played right into his path. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Solid! It's off target and by quite a way.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Numero 15. Lasciano il campo
Milan
per
clearly
il
now
numero
in
8.
lead preservation
Il numero
mode.
4. Il numero 3.
Musiala very much into the last knockings. Looking for options for movement. Mkhitaryan looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
This is
di
De
recupero.
Jong. Tete. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And Bernardo Silva! Sensational from Bernardo Silva! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
Numero 13.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's just really poor from a defensive
And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Signore e signori, benvenuti
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Neymar looking for a runner, and he was quick to react. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? And a chance! Goal! Milan! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Not Solot. Looking for options for movement. Could be danger here. And the shot! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. So where will he go? Wonderful save by Martinez.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Looking for the far post. And the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Borussia Dortmund have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. Bernardo Silva is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Solot. Searching pass he's played there. That looks a good ball through. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bergkamp, he's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's Robertson. Now that looks a decent ball. Aubameyang is in a really good position out wide. Oh, can he get onto this?
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi does really well to win the ball there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hakimi. Mbappe is flagged offside. Solot on 2 now and looking for 3. He's picked his way through. Robertson getting this one clear. He shifted it to the flank. Pinches it off him. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, just Solot! And there's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Borussia Dortmund now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Kalulu. That's Mkhitaryan. Now it's Aubameyang. In with the challenge. And the pass is intercepted. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. Lovely bit of skill. Aubameyang!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. De Jong. And it's Mkhitaryan. Solot is herring after that one. Oh, that's clever. This looks promising. There's the shot! Deftly away. Great vision. Neymar. Mkhitaryan. Good take, and can he finish? Serginho goes back to front. De Jong. Messi threads one in. That's a nice. He's in one-on-one, and he is deftly away. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi di non perdere di vista I propri bambini durante la partita, per la loro sicurezza. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, Pierre Aubameyang. Numero 9, lasciano il campo.
So right back into the action.
23, il numero 17.
I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Shot, surely! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Borussia Dortmund visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Hakimi, looking for the run, not the most accurate pass. And here's Keane, and he's been shifted off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the toe.
Shoots! Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Keane. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Bergkamp. He is through here. That's the keeper's ball. Rafinha.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh no, this does not look good. Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Rafinha. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That has been cut short. Bernardo Silva. That has ended up in no man's land. Pass is just off target. Messi. And he's gone backward here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's found the way through. Cross header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi. Tete gets across to intercept that. Messi at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Keane. Nicely spread. He's got away. Mkhitaryan. And he's managed to get free. Now the delivery. And here's Keane. Mkhitaryan. That'll be a throw. Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Pass somewhat off target. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bergkamp. It's gone for a throw-in. De Jong. Bernardo Silva. Rafinha. Now it's Keane. And it's Messi.
Such good technique.
He's got away. Messi. Kalulu defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Keane. Rodri. Aimed beyond the defence. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Messi. Serginho. Mkhitaryan. Rafinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Can he latch on to this? Efootball.